Hello, I'm Jonasz Lewiński, and this is Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. And as always, we begin with the latest update from the front lines of Ukraine. Now, as they have been for the last few weeks, Ukrainian forces have been carrying out their counter-offensive operations along the front line. Heavy fighting along the Avdiivka-Donetsk city line is also showing no signs of abating. Both countries, Russia and Ukraine, have positioned strategic troop formations in the area, with no confirmed gains for either side. Ukrainian troops have been pushing on and reportedly managed to advance their counter-offensive positions near the city of Sviatove. Clashes around Bakhmut continue as well. Both the Russian and the Ukrainian troops are continuing ground attacks in the area, with the Ukrainian side reporting marginal gains south of the city. Now, exactly 15 years had passed on Monday since the Russian invasion of Georgia. On the 7th of August, in defense of oppressed brethren, as they said, the Russian propagandists certainly have a way with words, don't they? Russian forces entered Georgian territory. The pretext was support for separatists who announced South Ossetia's breakaway from the rest of the country. Now, this was the beginning of the war known today as the August War. Let's take a look.
ავანჯობათ მე მამუკა მამულაშვილი ვარ 16 წლის ვაპირებ აკადემიაში ჩაბარებას იმიტომ რომ სამხედრო მინა გამოვიდე შარშან კი ამ დროს მამაჩემთან ერთად იმყოფებოდი აფხაზეთში და ბრძოლის შედეგად ჩავარდი ტყვედ.
Now, Russian forces invaded Ukrainian territory in 2014 under the same pretext. Georgians have been aiding Ukrainians since the very start of this uphill battle. They formed the volunteer Georgian National Legion, which is fighting on the front lines of Ukraine to this very day. And we have a very special gift from them. This flag was donated to us by the volunteers, and we would like to proudly display this to all of you. As you can see, it even has their signatures. So, we would like to send our warmest regards to the Georgian heroes. As they recently wrote on Twitter, the battle for Georgia is happening in Ukraine. And now we're moving on to the Bakhmut front and a display of HIMARS military prowess. An air recon operator from the Ukrainian 30th Mechanized Brigade, call sign Viali, managed to locate a Russian Mstar-B howitzer and related the coordinates to a HIMARS to take it out, correcting the fires along the way. One accurate shot was all that was needed to completely destroy the Russian position and all of their ammo. If you thought an electric car battery catching fire was bad, well, there you have it. Things can get much worse. Now, moving on to the footage of a fearless Ukrainian tank crew firing on Russian positions from up close while being under attack themselves. At one point, the enemy decided to take advantage of a grenade launcher. The first shot hit its mark, but resulted in no major damage being done. The second one, a miss. In the end, the tank was able to safely leave the enemy lines. Alright, let's go tank hunting. The next video features one of the rarest Russian pieces of heavy metal on the front line. No, not the Armata. This one's like the Mewtwo in Pokemon Go, impossible to find in the wild. But we've got the next best thing, a T-90M Proriv, trying, and failing, to flee an intrepid Ukrainian drone operator. Bombs away. Poor little drone. That final blast probably sent it straight to UAV heaven, but it did its job. A bit like the famous meme, was I a good drone? No, you were the best. And now, to close out today's episode, as always, we'd like to show you a piece of footage from the 1st Assault Battalion of the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade, destroying enemy positions. In the upcoming video, you'll get to see how Ukrainian heroes are vanquishing Kadyrov's fighters on the front line.
Папа.
А?
Здорово.
Ты куда стреляешь, ёван?
Что ты?
Опасно?
Ты что такое?
Вот рядом автомат.
Пидор, руки поднял, на.
Ага, прием, дерево.
Ой,
Плюс, да, мы працюем, можем нормально найти, если чего здесь попался.
ха. А? Папа, ты кто такой?
Strange, we thought Kadyrov's fighters only existed on social media, and being vanquished would mean not getting quite enough likes on TikTok. Anyway, with this, we end this episode of Military Mind. Stay with us here on TVP World for more latest news and updates.